right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to students, teachers, and a special welcome to the grade 4s, 5s, and 6s that are watching via Teams through the camera that Marnie is holding. So welcome to the 4, 5, 6s who are joining us for this assembly. This assembly is all about student initiatives. We're relating them to the Sustainable Development Goals. We have a student-inspired initiative and a special initiative with a student's personal project that you'll hear about soon. Please show that you are a caring community this afternoon during this assembly, and be kind. Some of these speakers, it will be the first time they speak in front of a larger audience. So we're going to start the presentation with 3 students from Mr. Josh's grade 4 and 5 class. Please welcome to the stage Quinn Nickerson, Bella Mueller-Hudson, and Mason Gedney, who are coming down as we speak from their classroom to talk about how we can reduce inequality. We'll give them an applause when they arrive. They wanted to watch through their camera.
While they're waiting, I'll very quickly say we said our farewells to the Canoe Kayak Olympic team today, and they wanted to express their appreciation and gratitude for yourselves for being such fantastic students. They are going to be taking part in some trials in Burnaby to decide who goes to Brazil for the Olympic qualifications, and you're all warmly invited to join the live stream. Also, I shared our appreciation for having them, and they thought you group were fantastic. So well done to all of you, and thank you. And without further ado,
explaining her international project. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Olivia Clacko, and I am from Mr. Bradley's grade 6 advisor class. A few classmates and I were given the task to reduce inequalities at the local level. Our project is a Pink Shirt Day fundraiser to spread awareness about bullying and the income gap in BC. Thank you to all who bought stuff from us. You helped us raise a total of $364, all of which was donated to the Warmland House Shelter in BC via the Canadian Mental Health Association.
My name is Joseph in Mr. Bradley's advisor class. I'm here to talk about our SDG goal, reducing inequality. Who has heard of the Canadian territory Nunavut? Well, food prices there are messed up. A bag of apples here that is $2 would be about $7 there. So me and my group decided to do something about this. We will be making a video and posters to put around the school and post to social media to raise awareness about this issue. And we hope that the government will see this and do something about this. Thank you.
Hi, my name is McKenna, and today we'll be talking about reducing inequality. My group has been given the task to reduce inequality. How we are going to do this, we are going to be creating a campaign which will then donate money. So we're going to be making masks and homemade paintings and much more. And that money will be given to an organization called Plan Canada, which will then be given to girls around the world so that they can go to school as well. Thank you.
On your hashtag?
Hashtag get equal.
Great work. So now from Miss Julie's grade 7 class, welcome to the stage Katie Gedney and Nathan Olson, who are helping with good health and well-being.
Hi, I'm Nathan from Miss Julie's advisory class. I will be talking to you guys about good health and well-being, which means self-care. But specifically, I will be talking about screens and how they affect you. Screens are bad for health because they are bad for your eyes and your ability to concentrate and cause sleeping problems. And you can get addicted, which is a problem because that means you will play or watch screens even more, which is bad. For it to be healthy and for you to be able to stop, you have to limit it, like you can only have half an hour per day or only playing or watching screens on the weekend. And if you really want to play it safe, you could go outside to play or do something athletic. Maybe even play a sport or two to keep active outside of school clubs. So I have a challenge for you, and that is for you to be off of a screen for a whole day and maybe even play outside. That is a good way to make yourself have better health. Thank you, guys.
Hi, I'm Katie from grade 7 Miss Julie's homeroom, and my class's goal is good health and well-being. My group's goal is to reduce plastic to improve health in people and animals. We learned that 8 million pieces of plastic get into the ocean per day, and that makes up 60 to 90% of all marine debris, which pollutes our water that we drink and where our food like fish and crab come from. Did you know the reports estimate oceans could hold more plastic than fish by 2050, and that would mean less seafood for us? The way we are going to help this is to work with the school to do trash cleanup around our school and community. Thank you for listening.
Well done. And now for Miss Ashley's grade 7 advisory group, we'd like to call up Oliver Smith and Grayson Mueller, who are coming up with solutions related to affordable and clean energy.
Hi, I'm Oliver.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and we are representing Miss Ashley's grade 7 homeroom.
Our goal is to bring clean and affordable energy to our community, Canada,
and the world through 3 initiatives.
Initiative number 1. We are initiating an awareness campaign to raise awareness in our school and local community on ways to reduce energy use. This will be achieved through magnets, vinyl light stickers, and other products that will be available for classroom and at-home use.
We are providing a clean energy pathway by initiating and maintaining a battery recycling program at SJASL. You can bring old batteries, including AA, AAA, 9 volts, as well as old cell phone batteries, and drop them off in a box, this box, in the science room 101. We hope to get a second one for the main office as well.
Initiative number 3. We are reducing energy byproducts by organizing a carbon save program at our school and within the wider community. This can take the form of a rooftop garden on the Science Center and as a plant sale in late spring. A carbon sink program will eliminate carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which is a byproduct of combustion reactions that contribute to climate change.
Now let's put our plan to action. Thank you.
Well done, thank you. And now from grade 8, Miss Martha's homeroom, we'd like to welcome to the stage Lauren Duval and Lily Clark with a noble goal of creating a world with no poverty.
Hello students and faculty. My name is Lily Clark, as many of you know. I'm grade 8 of Miss Martha's Advisory, and I'm here to talk about poverty in BC. My fellow classmates and I have chosen to do an art auction and sell pieces of our art online in support of Nourish Cowichan. Nourish Cowichan is a society whose main purpose is to provide nutritious meals to school children of the Cowichan Valley, supporting them in their full potential. Our community is blessed with local grown and harvest food, which is hard to imagine that we have the highest rate of child poverty in Vancouver Island, struggling at 30%, the second highest in British Columbia, which this has affected many of our children going to school hungry. I know so many of you out there are amazing artists, and I would love for you to donate some of your art to us. If art's not your thing, we'd love for you to reach out to friends and family, asking if they'd like to donate to our project. I'd love for you to spread the word of our project as well, and purchasing some of our amazing art at 5art_zone5 on Instagram. Thank you for your time and consideration. Have a good afternoon.
Hello, fellow teachers, students, and staff. My name is Lauren Duval, and I'm from Miss Martha's grade 8 advisor class. I'm here to speak on behalf of my fellow classmates. Our given task was to find solutions to help stop poverty. We are doing a run or walk to help stop poverty in our world. Our mission is to help children and families that are in need of the basic necessities, starting with food. There are many families in our world living in poverty, and we need to change that. Everyone should have the right to clean water, nutritious food, clothes, shelter, and an education. We want to make that happen, but first, we need your help. We want to make a difference in people's lives. The need for food and clean water is much greater than most people realize. This run will be supporting families in third world countries that lack available and nutritious food. We see the suffering caused by hunger and are passionate about eliminating it. We believe we can accomplish this goal when we work together. We hold ourselves accountable to achieve the greatest possible impact with the resources entrusted to us. All the proceeds will be donated to World Vision to help eradicate extreme hunger and poverty. This event will be held at the Kinsel Trestle in the middle of May. With our community's help, we can achieve this goal. Thank you.
Well done. In grade 9, we're pleased to call up Kaylin Burtwhistle and Elizabeth Illis, who have been addressing the goal of peace, justice, and strong institutions. Please welcome them.
Good afternoon. My name is Kaylin. And I'm Elizabeth. and today we are going to be talking to you guys about our half of the grade 9 project based on the UN goal, peace, justice, and strong institutions.
With our team, we are working towards our goal to raise awareness and try to help solve the issues in our foster care system within our Cowichan Valley.
To do this, we have reached out to many organizations such as the Child Welfare Program, an organization created by a former foster care child herself, to tell them about our project and request their presence in our video.
We are going to be directing and producing an informative video in the hopes to enlighten people and give them the opportunity to consider taking further action, donate, or even open their homes to children in need.
Our video is going to include resources for foster children, such as programs like Big Brother, Big Sister, as well as letting them know their options after aging out. It will also include a few stories from children in the system and First Nation care and awareness in our area.
We look forward to sharing our project with you. Thank you.
Thank you. In grade 10, Mr. Dave's advisory, please help me welcome Michaela Mitchell, Annette Victor, and Jade Rizzoli, who are working on projects to reduce inequality.
Hello everybody, good afternoon. Here's Logan speaking from grade 11. We are talking about the goal 11 of the SDG goals, which is sustainable city and community. We think the most important thing for a sustainable city is when we are consuming stuff, we do responsibility. We think before we do that. And now you may wonder, how are we gonna success a big goal? Well, let my partner Eric tell you guys about our great plan. Thank you.
By creating a calendar for locally grown products, we are supporting the business of local farms and gardens in the Cowichan Valley. By encouraging people to explore local options that are close to home, we lessen the wastefulness that stems from big chain store. Additionally, if we can increase the demand for organic foods, we can eventually influence the reduction in the price of the products, which will make them available to the community. Mass production of these products is not sustainable. If we continue to use these methods, our resources will eventually run dry or maybe impaired. Nurturing a healthy mind and body now is essential for the future of our world. Through this calendar, we can show the community that quality products exist to ensure that we can all achieve their goal. Thank you.
Thank you to Miss Julie, the advisors, the co-advisors, and of course the hardworking students who are bringing the United Nations goals to life. I'd like to give an opportunity now to a grade 9 student to share her family's experiences with you. Annelise Rasmussen and her parents have been addressing poverty and inequality with their charity work, and she's going to share some of her experiences with you today.
Good afternoon, St. John's Academy. For those who don't know me, I'm Annelise Rasmussen, and I'm in the 9th grade. Imagine you have a die. If each side represents a child, 5 out of 6 sides on that die are children living in poverty somewhere in the world. For every one of you, there are 5 kids living in poverty in the world. Sustainable Development Goal number 1 is zero poverty. The United Nations goal is to end poverty in all its forms everywhere. Globally, poverty is currently measured on people living on $1.25 or less per day. Our family has supported different groups in El Salvador, Mexico, and Peru, including orphanages, homes, and families who are struggling. One home we visited in Mexico is a home for people who have severe physical and mental disabilities. The home is run by a 94-year-old nun named Mother Inez, who is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Located on the very outskirts of Mexico City, we struggle to get transportation there because the area is so dangerous. We even had to pay more to get a taxi to take us. Now, home doesn't mean like the place you go to after school. In this case, home is a euphemism for the only place these people have to live and be cared for. These people are either brought here by families who can't take care of them or picked up from garbage dumps. Moving on to another location we have visited in Mexico is an orphanage where we had set up a trip for kids to go to a local swimming pool, and many were thrilled for this occasion. However, a few of the boys refused to take their shirts off because they had scars all over their chests and backs. Many of the kids here came from situations of serious abuse, where their own family members would beat them, electrocute them, burn them, assault them, and the list goes on and on. In developing countries, there is little or no social safety net, and they have extremely limited or no support at all. The final location I will be talking on today is El Salvador, a tiny country in Central America infested with drugs, gangs, and corruption. We have supported an orphanage here for about 17 years. The orphanage we support has parents whose parents that have mostly died, been killed, or are otherwise too poor to look after them. A young family of 4 that we have known for 15 years needed our help. Their lives were threatened by a gang in El Salvador. We then helped them secure passports and transportation to the Mexico-Guatemala border. We then helped them cross the border into Mexico, where they were met by our business associates. Along the way, we helped them with food, accommodation, and medical treatment. We helped them get to the orphanage in central Mexico, where they now live. The father and mother now work at the orphanage doing various things, and the children are able to go to school there. They are safe and now becoming contributing members of their new community. I want you all to know that you can make a difference, too, and your SDG projects truly do help. A common misconception that many people can have is that people who are disabled or less fortunate or orphaned or homeless are simply just in a worse situation than your own, are so much less worthy and so much less of a real person. But that is not true in the slightest. In fact, many people who have their disadvantages are likely to be more kind, empathetic, and genuine people. I can attest to this and say that it's true, and that people of all kinds and ages are just like yourselves. Before I leave you today, I'd like to ask you this, and for you to genuinely think about it. Are you building a longer table, or are you building a taller fence? Thank you.
Well done, Annelise. Laws, I need you to put your password into this. And now for something completely different. Service comes in many forms, and part of the middle years program is a personal project. Mr. Brad is our personal project coordinator, and here at St. John's, he is helping each student in grade 10 explore a personal interest over an extended period. If you are in grade 9 or younger, here at St. John's, you're going to also be doing the personal project. You'll have the opportunity to do something that you care about and turn it into something that you create. Jay Rizzoli decided that he wanted to start a school band. Please welcome to the stage. I'm supposed to say this? First of all, we have the teacher of the
Okay.
Mima.
Okay. First of all, let me welcome our drummer, Fawaz. Give him a round of applause. All right. Next. All right, on electric drums, we have Raven. Please come up to the stage. All right, and our guitarist is Chris. Chris, come on. Our bassist is Jordan. Get down here. All right, Jordan. I will be your vocalist. Our second guitarist, Oliver. And last but not least, on the keyboard, masterminding this project, we have Jaden. Please give him a round of applause. All right, and I'll pass the mic over to him. Here you go.
Turned off.
We have a wonderful parent from the school named Trevor who has lots of experience in band and is helping us get together and get better.
If you're in the academic building, you've probably heard us. Yeah, and we know we don't sound too good just yet. But I promise we will improve. So our plan is to, practice more and hopefully get better. Yeah, and we're mostly going to be covering songs for the first bit, but hopefully, just hopefully, one day we can, write our own songs. Yeah.
We also plan to do a couple of gigs eventually, and maybe even headline a little concert. We have plans to record a song, but that's also pretty far in the future. Additionally, if you guys have any songs that would go well with the rock genre, then please feel free to suggest them to any of us. Oliver. If you haven't found us yet, we are in the storage room in the basement, and... Yeah.
Yo, man, get in, Red, get in.
Storage room in the basement. That all the time sounds crazy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Storage room in the basement! Thanks!
Supporter of the band. We're really grateful for his involvement in our school community. And a few days ago, he announced that he was donating $5,000 to the school band for a new drum kit, a new PA, and a whole bunch of other gear. So Trevor couldn't be here today, but we're super grateful for his involvement. I want to thank Jordan Thomas for his help with today's assembly, with all the tech stuff. I want to thank Annelise Mulder for her continued support of art things in the library. Even though she's at home right now, she does things like the calendar outside of the library. I would like to also express my gratitude to the students who are helping here in the dining hall, helping Miss Nadine in the library, and those who are doing roaming supervision. Thank you for your help. Things will be changing after spring break, and we'll give you a chance to roam around and others a chance to supervise, so thank you for your service. Thank you to Jaden and his band, Annelise, and all the students who spoke today. St. John's Academy will always support your initiatives. We want you to be inspired by what you've seen here today. Bringing your ideas to life takes courage, and we want to support you. Grades 4, 5, and 6, thank you for joining us via livecast. Mr. Dave, is there anything else before we dismiss the students?
I just wanted to put in a final shameless plug, thanks Mr. Nick. So a bunch of our students, Boarding and also Oliver and Marty, are helping us out tonight for the Lantern Festival, which marks the end of the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. So if you're at home, nothing to do, you can just check out the newsletter and there's a link to watch them on Teams. The students are going to do a fantastic job. I know I've learned a lot about Lunar New Year in the last week, more than I ever thought possible. And there's some games and prizes at the end. And the best part is, for everybody who watches it, when we're going to be taking totals of the people that are involved, the school is looking to make a donation to the CMS Food Bank, so X amount of dollars. It'll probably be like $10 or $20 for everybody that's taking part. So just by signing in, you're doing your part to help the local food bank. So please, if you got nothing going on from 7 o'clock, do check it out. And Thank you very much. I know our students are going to rock it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dave. Teachers and grades 6 and 7, you can head back to your advisory rooms. If the rest of you can remain seated until the 6s and 7s and the teachers are gone. Staff, thank you for coming as well.